the Pacific Northwest Geek here. Echo Zero here. Back with another ITN review. This time I'm looking at the 2019 movie Snow Monster versus Ice Shark. Now this movie tells, by the way, it's on ITN. ITN. See, ITN. ITN. See right there? See, it's right there. ITN. ITN. Anyways, this movie tells of a genetics company that's found some strange area, which is hard to reach. They believe that there is some genetic stuff going on there, and they want access to it. However, an accident involving some of a scientist, including the daughter of the head guy, end up in a bad accident and encounter this guy. Yeah, basically, kaiju-sized horned Sasquatch, Bigfoot. Anyways, he decides to send in his brother and some other guy to go get this guy who knows about all these old artifacts, whatever they call this, archaeologist, so they can go save her. And they got a whole bunch of soldiers. And, well, while looking for her, they run into a whole bunch of these. The ice sharks. They lose some people and end up in a cave where they come across these CGI birds that like to kill people by punching holes into their head, and that they also hunt by, itchy nose, but they hunt by sound. And they think they can get away from them, but some guy has some kind of really, like, one of the guys apparently is an otaku because he has some kind of anime sounding alarm clock. Eventually, they encounter another one of these, and they are saved by him. But after passing out, and actually, they cause an avalanche, and they end up with these people that live in the mountains, I don't want to use savage, the primitives, who worship him and are able to be buddies with big guy. And during this time, we discover that the head guy's daughter and the archaeologist, apparently they'll, bow chicka wow wow wow. And we also discover that her uncle, the brother of the head guy, he's an asshole, and he would do whatever it would take to get his hands on the snow monster. And he's got these soldiers with him. And after catching some threats, they make it there, kill some of the primitives, and attack the kaiju-sized Bigfoot. All leading to a confrontation involving the sharks, some airplanes, and people getting killed. It's an hour and 22 minutes, well worth the watch, very enjoyable. Might now be my favorite ITN movie that I've watched thus far. Special effects wise, the shark looks kind of cool, but there's an issue with big guy. See how he looks here? He looks all scary. Yeah, he doesn't look so scary in the movie. He looks so cuddly. So cuddly. Also, it shows a helicopter. There's airplanes, not helicopters. Again, this is well worth a watch. It is on Tubi, so check it out. The one girl, her there, she's like the daughter of the head of the primitives. And they tell this one guy who's like, oh yeah, I want to give a throw. I'm going to bow chicka wow wow. Her. But they tell him that she's like the strongest warrior. If you want to court her, you got to fight her. And so basically, if you beat her, she becomes your woman. If you don't, you lose a finger. And he's like, yeah, whatever. And then they go, yeah, see that guy over there? Goes, yeah, that's our main suitor. And basically, he's like this. Legitly, he's only got one finger left on one of his hands. Don't know, they don't show the other hand, but apparently he's fought at least 4 times, and, he's... Damn. Yeah, this is a cool movie. Again, CGI is... The birds weren't that good, and they don't really show you an image of the birds in the back. The birds aren't that good. The sharks, kind of cool. But he's not quite so scary looking. But go ahead and check this out. ITN has been such a pleasure to watch the movies, except for the Tooth Fairy movies. And pretty much turned me away from the asylum. Sorry, all my asylum lovers, but I'm thinking I'm gonna go away from asylum, and I'm an ITN guy now. I'm Team ITN, no longer Team Asylum. And I'm sorry to all those who think I should stay with the asylum, but ITN, ITN, ITN. Anyways, I will put the links for this. I have to find the trailer, and I will put that in the description, as well as the link for this on Tubi. Oh yeah, it's dubbed on Tubi, and I really hope there are points in this where you can see why I don't always like watching dubs, because they have to do these really bad anime type voices that don't fit in live action productions. Anyways, I am the Pacific Northwest Geek, and I will see you on the flip side. Toodaloo.